Welcome back. Okay, so this next guest is so good at training dogs that we're hoping he can train the humans on my staff next. Not only is the biggest celebrity dog behaviorist in the world, he's the co-founder of Halo Collar. The legendary Cesar Millan joins us, and the crowd goes wild. I want to introduce you to my dog, Bixby. Before I do, you need to know the humans in this building were so excited that you were coming on that they started acting like dogs.
Okay. Well, that's a good thing. That's a good
Cesar,
thing.
I pet a guy's stomach in the elevator on the way here.
All right.
It was great.
That kind of show.
It was amazing. So this is my dog, Bixby.
Yep, I met him.
Okay, predominantly a beagle. He's 9 years old.
Yep.
Our biggest challenge for him, because he's such a good dude, he's housebroken, he doesn't eat anything, but like a lot of dogs, very scared of the vet. So I think our challenge is just trying to calm him down. And my question for you is the dog's energy ultimately feeding off of ours? Meaning if we feel nervous for him at the vet, is that feeding his anxiety?
That's one way. Sometimes the vets are in a rush. You know, that also adds a problem. So it has to be an agreement between the pet parents and the vet. And that's what I'm always addressing, the energy part, you know, being calm about it, being positive about it. Try to stay away from this. It's okay kind of thing, because that actually makes the dog feel a lot more uncomfortable.
It actually confirms his suspicion.
Exactly.
It's like when I'm driving through a bad neighborhood in the Bronx. I try not to call it out for the kids. I'm kidding.
All right.
I get that. So that's challenge number one. Challenge number two for this guy is when people come into our house, he's very friendly. So he's a jumper, and they want to, oh my God. Is there a way we could be helping him calm down in that situation?
You know, what I suggest to people all the time when they meet a dog, especially for kids, no touch, no talk, no eye contact. Let the dog come to you, let the dog smell you, and then you just, claim your space, calm, confident, and wait until the dog behaves, calm, surrender. Then you pet.
Now, let me ask you this. Do you think that would work on my executive producer?
I hope so.
He's a little weird.
If he's well behaved.
The guy's a little weird. Let me ask you a question about Halo Collar. Okay. Halo Collar, I think, is helping teach dogs early on what the boundaries are and the limitations.
Rules, boundaries, and limitations.
Okay, that's specifically what it's for. And you found, I guess, in your experience, that you're giving the dog better fundamentals at an earlier age. Is that what it's for?
Well, most people are afraid of a dog getting lost. Most people are afraid that dogs don't listen to them. So this is a tool that helps them to make sure that you reassure the rules, boundaries, and limitations, because a lot of times people don't take the risk. So if you don't take the risk, you don't grow, you don't learn. You see, so this is going to help you to actually achieve the freedom.
So what would you say, because that sounds amazing, and we all want what's best for the dog, what would you say is the biggest mistake we make as new dog owners?
Well, that we don't prepare ourselves with the right energy, the right philosophy, and the right actions. That's what I train humans, so they can have the right energy, the right philosophy, and the right actions.
Oh, I love this. All right, can you just answer? This is a question now. It's not a technique question. Why, when one dog barks, does the dog 8 blocks down bark? Meaning, because I love this, because they'll be like, oh, we're woofing? Well, woof. And they just woof. And I love it so much. Why is that?
It's a ripple effect, because they're communicating with each other. They're alerting each other, intruder passing by.
Okay, that's what it is?
Yeah, well, of course.
Okay, so that's the universal language of woof to them, is probably intruder. So is that then born out of them trying to protect us?
An intruder could be a squirrel. You know what I mean? It just could be practically anything that doesn't belong to that environment.
So how much of that is protection, and how much of that is them just heckling the squirrel?
Well, alerting...
Like you call that a tail?
Alerting is protection. It's the first way of communication, to alert you. Okay. And if you do anything about it, and then they become territorial dominant.
Oh, I get
it. That's why it's important to tell a dog, as soon as he warned you or tells you there's a squirrel there, for you to tell them, that's enough barks. Otherwise, they enter into territorial dominance.
That is deep, man, because I never knew what that was. And, of course, I have my own dumb theories as to why. But you've confirmed a lot of my suspicions. Now, is it true that when we had the big pandemic, dogs were thrilled that we were all working from home, but cats were kind of pissed about it?
That's a good one. Yes.
Cats are like, let's wrap this up, everybody, back to work.
Absolutely, yeah. What are you doing in my universe? Thank you so much.
You are the greatest.
Thank you, guys.
Check out Halo Collar.